Welcome to This Week in Sin. I am your host, Gavin. Now let's get into it. This week, they sinned Batman Under the Red Hood and Bourne Legazy. And once again, we're tied with both movies scoring 117. So you know what? It's time to call in the accountants again. And lucky for us, there was a sin removal from Bourne Legazy.
That's awesome. This movie is a lot better than you probably remember.
Which makes the final score 118 to 117. Over at Music Video Sins, we got Everything Wrong with Migos' Walk It Talk It and J. Cole's ATM, and not the fun kind either. ATM sinned higher though, with 41 to 28. And now the countdown to Sin of the Week.
Jesus Christ, man, so many characters have crashed through windows in this movie that it deserves a bonus round. But we just got done with the window bonus round, and I'm worried about repeating myself. Also, scene does not contain a lap dance. Born of the Rings. Also, what kind of black magic is he using to see this laser target? Have you ever tried to look at your neck? Go ahead, give it a whirl. Exactly.
It's called Amazo.
I know it's from the comics, but Amazo? What's next? Awesomeo? Neato? Coolio? Oh, wait. Grave Robin.
Hirsch and Hillcott? How many people even understand this work, let alone have the will to pursue it?
IMDb tells me that the director here was Tony Gilroy, who wrote a couple of the earlier Bourne movies. Honestly, this movie is totally enjoyable and fine, and the only reason it got a negative reputation is that it didn't have Matt Damon. Jason Bourne, the movie, has Matt Damon, but is definitely worse than this film, so you figure it out.
He burns the very kingdom you protect.
This story was so long even Batman checked out.
We are morally indefensible and absolutely necessary.
Movie steals the Daily Mirror mantra of CinemaSins and puts it in character's mouth.
Predictions! The clue this week is vampires and animal mysteries. With Deadpool 2 coming out later this week, it's clear to us that they are sinning the epic conclusion of one of Hollywood's greatest franchises, known as Blade Trinity. And this might be a long shot here, but we're gonna go with Scooby-Doo. However, if we are right, then you motherfuckers owe us Gilbert Goddamn Grape. Now that does it for this week. Enjoy some of these outtakes that they missed.
I'm just an ex-employee who's come for his back pay, or should I say payback?
What's my name? Who fucking cares?
Isn't it funny that we ended up in this position? Seriously.
I regret nothing!
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Bro, your stuff is on fire.
Someone better call the fire department.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Then why don't you just let me be, huh? It's because of you, Jack, that I'm like this. Nothing. I'm nowhere